but I have something to prove. I don't usually have something to prove all the time, but with them, yeah. Okay, so I am back with another video. This time, I'm just gonna jump straight into it. This is about my Videl cosplay, Videl from Dragon Ball Z cosplay that I posted on Reddit that I got cooked for, right? I got it! Oh! I got it! Oh! Someone help! When it comes to cosplay, that you're gonna have a lot of ups, you're gonna have a lot of downs. It's a gamble. Life's a gamble. It's all a gamble, right? And just depend on what you want to gamble. And that day I decided to gamble, right? So for long story short, I have always loved anime, love cosplay. A lot of y'all know that, right? My first anime was Dragon Ball Z due to my father. So I was like, oh, okay. So this is kind of something that I just wanted to just get out the way, because I've been having this on like my cosplay list for a while. And I did like, when I did Videl, I did the cosplay of her and just like when she first met Gohan. When you type up Videl, it's like the second picture. I kid you not, like literally this one, right? So, you know, we're closet cosplayers. You cosplay, like cosplay is a thing that you just do, right? Understand, you know, Videl has black hair, blue eyes, got blue eyes, contact from Pinky Paradise. You know, her little gold clamps to hold on her hair. Easy, you know, I could improvise. Gloves, got them off Amazon. The shirt and pants, got that in my closet. The shoes, most of the cosplays I do, you never really see the shoes unless I go to a convention, right? So I really don't ever worry about that. So like, this is gonna be magnificent. All I'm gonna do is some, you know how we were talking about in the last video, a little bit of graphic art or whatever, and put me in the background or whatever. I'm like, this can't be that bad, right? Because most of her costumes aren't like super fancy or whatever, or you know, they're very like, you can either make them or you can find them potentially. That's usually her, right? No, not all the time, but depending on which one, right? So I'm like, I can do this, right? I'm thinking, oh yeah, she had the button. My bad. Because the button is where I get caught up at, right? So the button. So I put this all together. I think I'm cute. I'm editing and I'm going to post the pictures up here. I'm editing. You can, you know, I'll show a little couple clips of the cosplay and everything. And I was just like, okay, like, you know, Instagram, TikTok is eating it up. I'm like, someone just told me, like, you know, you post a couple of cosplays on Reddit that helps you get on Google, because a lot of things I like to do is a tip, cosplay tip while we're at it. Post your cosplays everywhere. Everywhere. You hear me? So I post my cosplays on Reddit sometimes if I feel like I'm proud of them or like they're really good, or you know, if I find like a fandom page for it, I'll post them, right? So I definitely was like, let me post on there, right? I'm like, I knew it was shaky because we all know Dragon Ball Z fandom is a little toxic, and I'll leave it at that for now. But yeah. So I was like, okay. So the first 10 minutes of it was like, oh, this is cool. This is that. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm digging it, right? So I'm like, all right, that's fine. Then I went to sleep and woke up. It was like, bang, 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 like it was going crazy. When I tell you crazy, people arguing in the Reddit post. And I'm like, why are we arguing? First of all, you get the famous, I'm black, right? And I'm like, okay, whatever. Then you got the people who don't want to be like outright racist, right? And be like, you know, they'll find anything to pick about it. So some of them were talking about like my clamps in my hair. They can't see the clamps in my hair, so I'm being lazy. And I was like, what? Like, I had to like, as you see, I have a lot of hair. This is my hair, my real hair. So like, I have like the clamps are like right here, but my hair is really poofy. So I was like, okay, you can see the clamps. So you, depending on the comment, you can see people say things like, oh yeah, like you can see the clamps. Clearly you're just complaining. Then you have the infamous, I could not draw the button, right? Because the button, I don't know what it is with me. I can't do stars for some reason, like hand draw stars out of nowhere. I don't know why I can't do it, but I can't do stars, right? So I was like, okay. So I kind of just said, forget it. And I just like photoshopped, you know, I just photoshopped it on, right? So I was like, okay, whatever, it is what it is. I'm not really too mad, right? Like, how bad can it be? Oh my goodness, when I tell you it was bad, it was bad. It was like, oh, you're fat, you're lazy, you can't even make a proper button, this, that, and the third. And it was like, you know, I kind of just want to get, I did kind of rush, so I'm not going to be too mad about it. But the thing that I don't think people understand is a button. Like, cosplay, at the end of the day, it is what it is. At the time, I didn't have a car, so I couldn't just run to Office Depot, print off a button. A lot of the stuff I was doing was like handmade. Like, I was getting real crafty. Like, that's how bad I wanted to cosplay, right? So I'm like, okay, we'll see how this goes, right? So yeah, so then once they figured out like what their hyperfixation was, and like they just like, people just like, you know, they found it, I was getting rammed in the comments like, the button, the button, the button, the button, the button, the button, the button. And I'm like, oh my gosh, because this is the thing, right? Cosplay is not perfect. There are no rules to cosplay. And that's what, like, it got to the point where like the Dragon Ball Z page, like the moderators cut the post off from commenting. Like, I think to this day, you still can't comment because that's how bad it was getting. Because it was getting to the point where it was like, okay, like, I messed the button. But then it would get to the point like, I'm lazy, I'm a lazy black SOB, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, whoa, because that's really what it is, right? Let's call a spade a spade. And they were going crazy because of the fact that I was a black woman cosplaying in a space that they don't think I should be cosplayed in. So I was like, okay, because it was like, the reason why I say this for sure is because 2 weeks later, a girl did the same exact thing. Didn't even put the damn button on, right? And the same gooning, fiending, freaky frog were basically gawking over this girl. I was like, oh my god, this is so good. Didn't even have contacts on or nothing. And she like, which is why I like kind of like really rocked with her, because of the fact that she was like, I just did this to prove a point. And I was like, I like you. Because there's no way that you did this to prove a point, because she put in less effort than I did. And it still got more praise. Same outfit, same everything. I don't even think she put a button in it. And it was just like, people were like, it got to the point like, I'm telling you, like, I was getting called racial slurs over this cosplay. And I was like, oh my goodness. Like, there's no way that it's that deep. And it was like, it wasn't. It was just because I was black, let's be honest. And the girl like literally was like, I did this to prove a point. And I was just like, thank you for doing this. Granted, like, the world may not care about this, right? But it just still makes me feel like I'm not going crazy, and to sit there just to be like, okay, like, we know for a fact now that like y'all were just out here being racist as a mug. So I was like, okay, cool. But yeah, that is like the terrible thing. Like, it had me so like, I didn't cry about it, but it did have me like mentally in a terrible headspace, to a point where like I was at work one day and my like manager was like, what is wrong with you? And I was just like, it's nothing. Like, it had me depressed, I'm not gonna lie. Because one thing about people don't understand is that like people always be like, oh, like, ignore the haters, right? And okay, like, say like one person hating on you, right? 2 people hating on you, but they're like 2 different people, or like it's like different classes, like maybe you're in school, right? But when you have like hundreds of people hating on you at once, and then saying things like, oh, stuff on a live over a cosplay that like I'm pretty sure the creator wouldn't even care. He's probably just, people still talk about it. Like, not saying like they need my help, but you know, it was just like so irritating and frustrating that it's like my little pocket of peace became a pocket of hell for like 2 to 3 damn weeks. I was so frustrated about that, because it was just like, cause it get to a point like you can only fight so many battles, bro. Like, I can't be internet thumbing the whole time, because I'm still a girl who works 9 to 5 as well. So I was like, okay. And it just got to the point where like I couldn't fight. But then the most like highlighted one of all was like Nig Dale, and I was just like, really? Come on now, like, y'all gotta be kidding me. This is so annoying. So yeah, that is like my quick little horror story about like what happened when you just cosplay and you could say don't have the full equipment to cosplay. Because I really want to, like, this is the thing, right? And this is how petty I am. And it's like, maybe I am a little bit of I think it's a masochist. I think that I'm saying that right? Because I like fire. I like paint. I like war, right? Because I want to go back and do another Vidal cosplay and post it and see, will it happen again? But this time I'm gonna put the most amount of effort into this, right? Because I bet you they won't be pleased. Why am I doing this? I don't know. But I have something to prove. I don't usually have something to prove all the time, but with them, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah. That's really, I don't even know, like, is that all about the, yeah. Besides, like, you get, like, the random, the creepy people, whatever. But yeah, I'm telling you, like, it had been, like, I would say semi-viral on Reddit. Like, I want to say viral, because, like, it wasn't, like, on TikTok or something like that. But it had been, like, semi-viral. Like, hold on, let me see if I can pull up, because I can still pull up the post, right? Because I don't think they took it down. Fingers crossed, because coming with receipts would be a little hard. But I got like most of them as we speak, because I've been screenshotted them, because yeah, I wasn't going out like that. Because like, if you don't follow me on Reddit, follow me on Reddit. If you want to, if you use Reddit. I use Reddit just to post my cosplays. This was damn near a year ago, right? Yeah, this is so, it's not even posted nowhere, so you can still see it, but they shut out everything. But yeah, so here's the cosplay. And the impressions on, I don't know if I can see the impressions no more, but the impressions on that was stupid. I don't think you can see them on here. Yeah, you can't see them on here. I can show you when I go on my laptop. But the impressions were stupid. Like 5K up, damn near 5K upshares, which thank you. And like 300, well, it was like 400 to like, it was like 400 to almost 500 comments at one point in time. Because people were getting really racist, and I was like, oh my goodness, like, over cosplay, like, I can't breathe. I would say that some people were being really nice. Yeah, like, you get like, some of these are like removed, like, these are removed because people were being really, really like, so yeah, it was something that took a big hit on my mental. And that was like one of the times I was like, dang, do I really want to stop cosplaying? But then I was like, no, I'm a baddie. I'm sorry. But yeah, that is really all for today. I want to say thank you so much for watching. I love you. Please, 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 if you like this video, like, subscribe, share. I do some more story times. I actually got like a story time and like a cosplay potential, like get like cosplay haul / get ready with me coming soon, depending on how everything goes. So I'm really excited about that. So yeah, just stay tuned. Thank you so much for all that you guys do. Remember, continue to cosplay. If you have any questions, please ask me. Don't forget that you are loved, you're important, you're valued, and please live your dreams, because we don't live life with regrets here. I'm kidding. I love you. Bye.